Hello. Welcome back to Sabbath School Flashcards. It is Thursday, March 26th, and the title for today's lesson is The Waiting Time. Read Daniel 12:5-13. Reading, Then I, Daniel, looked, and, behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, and the other on that side of the bank of the river. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be to the end of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever that it shall be for a time, times, and an half, and when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things shall be finished. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. Many shall be purified, and made white, and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth, and cometh to the 1,335 days. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest, and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. How does the book conclude? Interestingly, this final scene takes place at the river, or the Tigris, the place of Daniel's last major vision, Daniel 10:4. However, the word used here is not the common Hebrew word for river, but the term Eor, which usually designates the Nile River. This reminds us of the Exodus and shows that just as the Lord redeems Israel from Egypt, He will redeem His end-time people. 3 prophetic timetables are given. The first one, a time, times, and half a time, answers the question, how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? Daniel 12:6. The wonders, refers to the things depicted in the vision of Daniel 11, which are an elaboration of Daniel 7 and 8. More specifically, this time period was mentioned in Daniel 7:25 and later in Revelation 11:3, Revelation 12:6, and 14, and also, Revelation 13:5. It also corresponds to the 1,260 years of papal supremacy, which extended from AD 538 to 1798 BC, and Daniel 11:32-35 refers to the same persecution without mentioning its duration. The other two time periods, 1,290 and 1,335 days, answer a question, what shall be the end of these things? Posed by Daniel himself to the man clothed in linen. And both begin with the removal of the daily and the setting up of the abomination of desolation. From the lesson on Daniel 8, we learned that the daily refers to the continual intercession of Christ, which was replaced with a counterfeit worship system. Thus, this prophetic period should start in AD 508, when Clovis, king of the Franks, converted to the Catholic faith. This important event paved the way for the union between church and state, which held sway throughout the Middle Ages. Hence 1,290 days ended in 1798 when the Pope was arrested under the authority of the French Emperor Napoleon. And the 1,335 days, the last prophetic period mentioned in Daniel, ended in 1843. This was the time of the Millerite movement and renewed study of the biblical prophecies. It was a time of waiting and hope in the imminent coming of Jesus. All through Daniel, we see two things: God's people persecuted, and God's people ultimately vindicated and saved. How can this reality help us seek to stay faithful, regardless of our immediate trials? Prayerfully consider your answers. This is Witness Glenn. Stay blessed.